Hi everybody, Princess Alethea Kontis here, and today I'm going to rant about The Frog Prince. I thought it was fitting to start my rant series with this fairy tale because it is the main fairy tale in Enchanted. See the frog right there. She falls in love with that guy. It is based on the Grimm's fairy tale, The Frog Prince. Not, as many say in their blogs, The Princess and the Frog. That is solely a Disney movie. There is a difference. If you have not read the Grimm's tale, you don't actually know how this fairy tale ends. It ends with the girl, the princess, the snotty girl who goes back on her promise. It ends with her throwing the frog against the wall. That's right, girls and boys. She does not kiss the frog. She tries to kill it. I suspect that perhaps this has been changed over time with the oral tradition to stop young girls from perhaps throwing frogs against the wall to see if they'll turn into a prince. Kissing is a lot kinder, even though it may lead to hallucinogens. The Frog Prince is about promises. It's about keeping your promise. The frog asks the princess at the well to keep her promise if he'll get her golden ball, and then shows up at the door, and the king demands that the frog be seen because he wants to teach his daughter to keep her promise. At the end, there's really no promise that she needs to marry this guy who just happens to show up in her bedroom. Her father says, "You're gonna marry him, he's a prince," and she does. But that's not how the story ends. No, in the Grimm's tale, just like at the end of Snow White, which we will talk about later, there is one of those magical, hey, we're going to introduce a new character that you have never heard about for the whole entire story. We're just going to throw that in at the end. Enter the faithful bondservant, Henry, who, at the end of The Frog Prince, has bands around his heart that shatter because he is so filled with joy that his master has been freed from this curse. There is a cracking, and the bands around his heart break, and they think it's the wheels of the carriage breaking, but no, it is Henry's faithful heart. I have not yet written Henry into Enchanted, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to, because having bands around someone's heart is kind of neat. And my question is, who is Henry? And how the heck did they get there? So, with that, I give you the real Frog Prince. Now you can see why I put all these fairy tales together. It's cool, right? See you next time when we rant about another of Grimm's fabulous fairy tales.